We're going to the event now. I'm getting paid, I don't care. Put in your AirPods, everyone. I'm stuck. It was Thelxie, but not the Thelxie you're thinking about. Different Thelxie. There's Thelxie. I can't take this seriously. What the heck is loneliness syndrome? Friends and gamers, I have no idea when this video is going up because I had a lot more stuff pre-recorded than I thought I did. But as you can see, this Fréminet event ends in 15 hours. So the gag is we're gonna see how far we can get, not just in this video. I am not gonna try to do what I did with the poetry event and shove this entire event speedrun into one video. We're not doing that. We're not gonna blue screen on this event because I did change my OBS settings so that will not happen. And even if it does, I will be able to, I have the footage. We've been through this, but we have to do, I think it's Thelxie's Fantastic Adventures. I'm assuming we'll find out how to say it, but we're gonna see how far we can get before I crash and burn across multiple videos. And we're gonna hope I don't get more sick than I already am. So one day you receive a commission from the Fontaine Fishing Association. It's fishing. If I have to fish, I swear. Actually, you know, I feel like if this event is just fishing, that would actually be really easy. In accordance with the commission's requirements, you and Paimon go to Aranias to investigate the current rises on a wondrous new adventure, and it is recommended to finish Act 5 of the Archon quest, which I haven't done. I haven't even finished Act 1 still because I've been sick. So there's that. But yeah, my brain is still not officially on yet. It's still morning, by the way. I'm recording this in the morning. It is 11:30. So my brain is not fully on a Sunday. Let's just go to the quest. We're going for the Water Imps Conjecture. Word arrives from the Fishing Association that they seem to have encountered some kind of problem. I literally can't think straight. This is gonna be so bad. This entire thing is gonna be so, I can't think straight. I'm realizing that now. Where do I need to, I guess that's the fishing stall. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess we could probably teleport in there and just swim up, right? That would work, right? If we could load in. Thank you, Genshin. So we swim up as so, and then, yeah, it worked. See? Work smarter, not harder. Also, by the way, also, we will not be doing any pulls throughout this event. I'm kind of thinking about pulling for A.L.I.S.O.'s sword, maybe to finally free him from the haha funny joke of him having the flute. What is have I pulled on a weapon banner as of late? Do I have any pity? I last pulled in August. It's not gonna have everything recorded here because I did pull on the weapon banner before that, but it only has like 6 months or something saved up. Don't quote me on how much time the banner saves up. I actually don't know. And like I have some pulls we could do. And I feel like Ayato deserves better just because I feel like think I've mentioned this before. I feel like there's like an Ayato renaissance with Fontaine being dropped, just Hydro got buffed in general. And so I kind of want to get him his sword just because it is so pretty. I have 5 fates. I'm going to use those 5 fates right now. And if we get something, we get something. I did chart course for his sword as well. I don't know what my pity is officially at. We really are just kind of like flying by the seat of our pants because I genuinely don't know what my pity is at because I know I've done more pulls. If that went gold, I would have screamed. What are even the 4-star weapons on this banner? It's the Favonius Greatsword apparently is on this banner. Yeah, it is. Okay. I think I might keep pulling. Because here's the thing. I want Navia, but also I know I never use Geo characters. So that's either like, oh, I should definitely pull for her so I can get a Geo character. Or I'm going to pull for her and she's going to sit on my account unused because I don't use Geo characters, you know? Who was the other character? There was a 4-star, correct? Because I remember the 4-star was good. But she was in the Bannerworth Raided and Yoimiya. Maybe I'll pull on that. Anyways, regardless, I'm going to do a couple more just because I don't feel like getting into the event yet. I'll do one more throwdown. Keep it above 1500 and it's nothing. See? Okay. All right. See? Intermission over. We're going to the event now. I think I might keep pulling for Ayato's sword though. I'm going to regret that once Navia drops, and I'm at a point with my account where I don't really feel like building new characters apart from the ones I have. I feel like I went into this in a Spiral Abyss video, but I kind of want to build up the ones I do have, if that makes sense. Like, so I want to get a better sword for Ayato that's not the flute.
That can't be.
I think it's about time we give Ayato a better sword.
After all, no, that can't be.
If what's real? What are we talking about?
There's a chance.
Is this like the R&R all over again? Is that what we're doing?
Greetings, miss. Is there something that's bothering you?
What are we doing today?
No, it's not.
I entirely spaced out for a hot second, and then I realized I am recording a video.
How can I help you?
De La Roche, is that her name? Anyways, we received your commission request. Don't remember what that commission request was because it was something that popped up when I opened the game like a month ago.
Oh, so you're adventurers. Oh,
but
finally, someone
it is what it is. This is the part of the event that doesn't matter. It's the beginning.
Really bothered by something. Don't worry, you've got 2 super experienced adventurers.
Experienced
right
adventurers.
here. We'll take
Paimon,
care of anything
I don't even
and
remember what her
everything.
commission is.
Just a little bit of Mora.
And Primo Gems.
Oh,
Don't forget the
you are
Primo Gems.
Exactly the helpers I need.
Pay us a little bit of Mora and Primo
Problem
Gems.
is that the fish around a fishing spot at A.L.I.S.O.N have just
fish
all
disappeared.
up and vanished recently.
Are those the fish that
They disappeared
went
too quickly
in-
for it to have been the work
into
of human
Mondstadt?
anglers.
No, those are from
As
Subaru.
the
What's going on?
representative of the fishing association, I had planned to go and investigate the area right away.
Can she not leave the fishing area? I don't know, but what?
Right, but unfortunately, as the representative of the fishing association,
Other
there
errands.
are a few other errands that I absolutely have
Why
to
does she
run.
sound like she's lying? Why does she sound like
You'd like us
she
to
just doesn't want to do the
investigate
thing?
for you?
But you know what? I'm getting paid, so I don't care.
Exactly. You're
I'm getting
right,
paid, I don't care.
Laura. So I thought I could delegate this work to you. Are you two some kind of prophets?
No, we're not
Knowing
prophets.
exactly
We
what I was
just-
going to say like that?
We do this a lot.
Or maybe like the
Yep.
oracles you read about in fairy tales.
Delaroche, we literally just do this a lot. We already told you that we're adventurers.
Yeah,
It's that easy. It's that easy.
That's all.
It's that easy.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'll get a good night's sleep knowing the two of you are on the case.
And it'll probably be soon. It looks quite dark.
To investigate the missing fish? It really
What do you know, Delaroche? There's like something she's not telling us because she knows that then
Let your guard
no one will
down.
take the thing.
As the representative of the
Oh, what
fishing
about the water
association,
imps?
I have good reason to believe that the fish have gone missing due to an encounter with the water imps.
Is that what she was thinking before? Like, they can't possibly be real. And now they're real, apparently? And when you say imp, all I could think about is the imps from Baldur's Gate. So what's going on? What water imps?
Yes, you're both
What
outlanders,
water
right?
imps?
Our local fairy tales often speak of
Oh.
a terrifying underwater creature called Thelxie.
It is Thelxie.
Story our parents would tell us
And
was
so now
always
we're
the same.
we're getting into
Went to the
cryptid
water
territory.
alone, then we'd be snapped
Fontaine
away and eaten
cryptids.
by a water imp called Thelxie.
And I'm okay with that. This is fun now.
Water imp? Did they tell you what it looked
Yeah,
like?
we're getting into cryptid territory.
My
Thelxie is
father would
cryptid.
always describe it as a beautiful, multicolored snake woman.
Okay,
My mom
all right.
said it had a handsome face. It's really strange, though.
Maybe it
because
can
you'd also hear
shapeshift
other people
anyway?
describe it as just a chubby penguin with a
Chubby
deceptive
penguin.
appearance.
Yeah, no, it probably can
Even though
shapeshift. At
tales
least the
vary
cryptid it
regarding
can.
its appearance, everyone
Almost
agrees
kinda like a
that it's
siren, but
really
visually.
dangerous. It lives in an underwater cave
sirens- is that a
surrounded
visual
by
thing? I don't know.
colored bones, and uses its sensitive nose to track down lonely children who've lost their way.
No, that sounds like a
And
cryptid.
Once it finds a child, it uses its
Oh, no,
alluring
it is
singing
just
voice
a
to
siren.
lure them
The
into
singing voice.
water
There we
before
go. It is just a
swallowing them
siren.
up. Pretty terrifying, isn't it?
Good to know. All right.
Sounds kind of scary.
Everyone put on headphones.
Isn't that pretty normal for a fairy tale?
Put in your AirPods, everyone.
Stories are usually made up to help keep children away from danger.
It's not a
But
children's
what if the
story.
fairy
That's
tale was
why.
inspired by a real-life
It's
tale?
also not a
Just
fairy
like how
tale.
Water
It's
Vein
like a
always has
cryptid
source.
thing. I think sirens would be more of like a folk tale, right? I guess that makes sense. I guess that would make sense. Do you have concrete evidence though?
Well, I wouldn't call it evidence per se, but I've heard some rumors. lately.
Rumors.
Say that someone recently saw a child walk into the water as if he was possessed by something.
I think that might just be
Doesn't that
Fréminet.
sound just like he was responding
I
to
think
the
that might
call
just be
of the water
Fréminet. He's
imp?
sleepy,
So you mean
and he's like, well,
someone
here we go
really got
again.
eaten by
Just
a
walking in the
water
water. We've all been
It's
there.
all hearsay,
Begrudgingly
so it's
walking
hard
into
to
school or a
confirm.
job.
But
That's
still,
just what
they
Fréminet's
all say
doing.
it's happened on A.L.I.S.O.N. That's no laughing matter if you ask me.
I don't know. I feel like it's
Both
kind of
the
funny.
Opera House and the Fountain of Lucine were built there, and the sources of many water veins can be traced to the island as well.
This is
Combine
probably why they
that
want
with
you
the
to do Act
mysterious
5
mist, the
first.
huge tree with
But we
expansive underground
haven't.
roots, and the rumor that the fish
I have been
on the
working around my
island can
schedule a little bit
understand human
to, like, my
language.
video
It's
schedule
really
to
so
get the
shocking that an
Genshin stuff
island
done.
so
So
shrouded in mystery
fingers
could have
crossed, I'll have that done soon.
terrifying water imp
I
as well.
doubt that the 2 current events are probably finish off Genshin videos for this year, though. I'm not even gonna lie.
just piling on the rumors now? Still, if
That's
someone's
why I
really
think it's a
ignorant,
cryptid.
We can't just ignore the
You're just piling on the rumors? It's a cryptid. We'll go check it out, though.
Marvelous. Then I'll just mark the stretch of water on your map.
I don't think
forget that
sirens
no
are
matter
considered
what,
cryptids. They're just
safety
like
always comes first.
mythological creatures. But the way they talk about it, it's like, sounds like a cryptid. All right, part 1, Water Imps Conjecture. That's what we'll do in this video. Unless it's like 5 minutes long. Where are we going? I'm like walking around. I have no idea where we're going. There we are. Oh, well, it's the best way to do this one. Probably here. I keep thinking this says Froggy Forest Path, and I'm just like, Froggy! No, it's Foggy! All right, so we'll go this way and try not to get jumped on the way there. I literally cannot remember the other character, the 4-star character from the special program. I can't remember it for my life. Oh, wait, it's really pretty here. Is this the Fontaine Art Conquest tree? Is that what this is? I've heard about a tree in the Art Conquest. That's really pretty. Actually, we're probably not going to grab that. We can... Oh, I was going to navigate on the boat waypoint, but I don't think that's going to happen either. How pretty. And what are these? Lake Light Lily? Is that what Fréminet uses? Probably. I didn't get Fréminet. I wouldn't know. I'm just grabbing all these. I don't know why. I have no characters that could use them. I'm just grabbing them. Oh, wait. Chevreuse is the 4-star. I don't know why that took me, like, brain so long to figure out, but it did. Oh, how pretty. Oh, there it is. I was like, there's a Hydroculus somewhere. And now I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, how do I get out of here? There we go. We're free. We're free. I was like, oh no. Oh, Wanderer. Wanderer. Get up. Now I am just going this way because I'm like, you can get the thing. Will you break those? I don't think so. Up we go. There we go. Got the teleport. This video is going to end up being so long because I'm getting sidetracked. But this is why I can't record anything when I'm this tired, because I am very tired right now. I'm tired and sick, but I need to at least start the event, right? Honestly, I want the penguin. I want the robotic penguin, but also I'm thinking maybe we just get the Fréminet con and move on. That's what I'm thinking at this point. We just try again later. I'll be better in the next version with all the events. Oh God, there's more guys. Bye. Oh, wow. There really was no easy way to get to this spot, was there? Because even like the best teleport waypoint, the one that was up on the mountain like that I did unlock, didn't really have a... There was like a wall in the way.
It looks really peaceful. Huh?
Is there footprints?
There's some footprints over there.
Is there footprints? I do not see any except for mine. Oh no, I do see them now. They're kind of like covered up. What does this say? The footprints extend all the way into the water. They don't look fresh. Look at those they don't look like fresh footprints.
Pretty fresh.
No, they don't.
Water imp get someone again? Let's look around and see if we can find anything else.
I think it's just Fréminet doing his job. Look, he's just gonna show up now. Oh no, he's not.
Wait, did you hear something just now?
I heard water. Paimon. I heard water. Gurgling noises can be heard coming from the water. Do I actually have to click through now? Oh, the noises grow louder and louder until something emerges with a loud splash. It's Fréminet. Surprise. Yep, there it is. Paimon, we know this kid.
Traveler?
Yes, it's Fréminet.
I'm sorry. I forgot I was still wearing this.
His helmet. I love his helmet. Fréminet removes his diving helmet, and they don't show it animated because that would be rough to animate.
Paimon, are you okay?
No, he's just a sleepy boy, and he's just is like, here we go again into the water.
Took you for a water imp. Thank goodness.
There are no water.
Your helmet.
I should be eating my words. By the end, there's going to be a friendly water imp.
A water imp?
Yeah, we're investigating a water imp called Thelxie against our own better judgment. I did not choose to do this. It's part of the event.
Thelxie, you say?
He knows exactly what we're talking about, and he knows it's like an urban legend. He's like, haha,
You
about
know
that.
him too? Or do you know someone else who's trying to investigate the water imp?
Is he investigating?
I think our situations are probably unrelated.
Fréminet, what do you mean by that? Elaborate, what's your situation? Because they probably are related. It's Genshin Impact. It all comes back around. Could you tell us about what's going on with you?
Sure, if that's in order.
It's
I
not
know
in
the name
order.
because of one of my employers.
She
noticed the clockwork.
we just
penguins
wanna
I
know.
brought to the workshop and contacted me through the shop's owner. She has
Oh.
commissioned me to make a special toy.
Oh, so he makes the
Following her
penguins. I actually didn't know that.
I've named the toy Thelxie.
Huh?
Wait,
But isn't
So
it a little
he's
creepy
making-
to name a toy after a water imp?
I think this is a scam.
Fréminet, you
This is
never
a money-making
listen to
scam.
other people.
Yeah, but
A special request?
she made a special
Who was
request,
the person?
But out of respect for her privacy,
Who was it?
I can't really talk about it.
Fréminet.
It's all right though. She'll
We
be
saved
coming over to
Fontaine.
check
Not
on
yet,
my
but we saved
progress
Fontaine.
shortly, and I'll just
Tell
tell
us.
her that you're two of my trustworthy companions.
Oh, so we're gonna figure it out.
Hearing that,
Okay.
She might be willing to share some information, and you'll be able to continue with your investigation.
Okay, Fréminet. Okay.
Huh.
I have to sneeze really
Even though
bad.
you seem a little cold and reserved sometimes, you're still really considerate.
He's
Our
best
party
boy.
isn't necessarily the water
Must
imps,
protect
though.
Fréminet.
We're primarily here to investigate the disappearance of the
I'm so
fish.
tired. I'm realizing
The
again.
fish?
Fish. Oh, Fréminet nods slightly and seems lost in thought after you tell him about the commission from the Fishing Association. He knows more than I do now because I don't even know what the commission was. Suddenly, though, his breath catches in his throat. They did implement that click-through for it looks
I
like all the
think I
black
may have
screens now. I
connected
hope
the
that's the
dots.
case, and I really like that. I've said that
These
before
past
that I
few
like the
weeks,
click-through
I've
'cause I
been
don't have to
taking
speed read.
Thelxie for underwater testing every day.
Oh.
The pressure testing makes a lot of noise.
So that's where the fish
So,
went.
All that about
Oh.
the disappearing fish?
It was Thelxie, but not the
Well, it
Thelxie you're
was
thinking about.
probably
Different
because of
Thelxie.
me.
It was a robot Thelxie.
Makes a lot of sense.
If someone had just
We
checked,
heard about who walked into the water was also...
it was just Fréminet. This lost child walking into the water. It was just Fréminet doing his job. Yep, just Fréminet preparing for another day of work.
Yes, I think that's quite likely.
What
as
did I
well.
say? I clocked it from the beginning. I was like, it's just, here we go again.
So in the end, it was just Fréminet. Paimon spent all
It
the
was.
time imagining what a water imp from the fairy tales might
We're
look
gonna
like,
we're gonna
and
see a
how it
water
turned
imp by
out
the
to
end of
be
this,
just
but
a hoax.
we're gonna see a water imp by the end of this.
It sounds
It's-
like
this has
created
happened
a lot of
before.
trouble for everyone else as well.
Not
I'll
really. It's
try
just
to
people
finish this
jumping to
commission as
conclusions.
soon as possible.
I feel like people in Fontaine are
Once
just
I'm
very
done,
paranoid,
the fish
which I
will
guess
come
makes
back.
sense if you think about where the story ends up going. I guess that makes sense that they'd be paranoid, and believe like conspiracies and things like that. It makes sense, but still, it was just Fréminet doing his job. Yeah, don't worry about it. It was just a misunderstanding,
Thank you.
and I think the other line was something about us helping. But
How much work do you still have left, Fréminet?
yeah,
We could lend you a hand.
we will lend him a hand because
Thanks
that's
for offering.
if we don't, the event's
but
over.
I can't trouble you any more than I already have.
Bro,
Hey,
we came out here to do a job, and the job's over.
didn't you just call us your trustworthy
Let us help you.
companions?
Because like I said, otherwise, commission's over.
Other, you know?
Event's over, actually.
But don't you need to report back to your commissioner?
Probably not for a couple hours, at least.
That's not how it works. See, Paimon's got these commissioner types all figured out. Even though we were just tasked with finding out why the fish had gone missing.
I mean,
If we tell them now that it was all just a misunderstanding, you can bet
Yeah.
they'll just immediately hand us another commission to help them get the fish back.
it's a fetch quest. It's a line of fetch quests. We're just really experienced in this kind of thing. That's all.
Exactly! So if we can help you finish up your work and get the fish back, that would save us an extra trip.
That is true.
Is that what you'd like to do
I mean-
as well?
Yeah. How do we get fish back? I think Paimon's right.
All right, I'll trust
I
your
think
judgment.
Fréminet's the first person who
Please
has
follow
asked
me.
if we
I've
have the
made
same
a
opinion as
makeshift camp
Paimon,
over there.
which the answer was yes, but that's like the first time that's happened. Okay, to the camp.
I've stored Thelxie in
Oh.
the tent. He can
Fréminet's
respond
talking
to
again.
some simple verbal commands.
There's
You can try
Thelxie!
calling his name and see if he'll come over.
Whoa,
Thelxie!
Paimon, give it a try.
Oh,
Hey, Thelxie!
look at him!
Are you there?
Look at him! That's so cute! He's so excited! Hi, Thelxie! I'm easy to please. Oh, is that a Morse code? I'm not gonna look up what it
So
says.
that's Fréminet's version of Thelxie.
That's so
Also
cute!
just like Pear.
That's, oh, but that
Yep.
was the thing. Some people said they
If
saw like a
Thelxie lived
person.
in Penguin Town.
Penguin
he'd probably
Town!
have become great friends with Pear.
Penguin Town! I was gonna say, there was two descriptions of Thelxie, one being like a humanoid person and the other being a penguin. And so I think that there is another Thelxie, and it's our commissioner. But it's like a secret identity sort of thing, like a D-Luke situation. And he goes, where's Penguin Town? I would like
It's
to go
not
to
really
Penguin
anyone
Town.
Famous or important. Don't worry about
Did
it.
you make up Penguin Town, Fréminet?
Thelxie, nice to meet you.
No elaboration of Penguin Town.
Say hello?
Cute. Can Thelxie talk? Yeah, Thelxie's using Morse code.
I wanted to install a language output module, but due to time constraints, I had to give up on the idea.
But he can't use Morse
As it
code.
stands, Thelxie can only output messages that were pre-written into its motherboard.
You're doing a
haven't
great job,
given him the
Fréminet.
ability to convert
Robotics
those messages
master.
into discernible words, so he can't
But that
really
is
talk to
Morse
us
code that
just
he's
yet.
using, so Fréminet, you're a lot smarter than you give yourself credit for.
So technical. So basically, you want us to help you complete and install this language module.
Because he's already technically talking, but it's just not in English.
There's no need. That wasn't one of my employer's
Oh,
requests.
wait.
It was just something I wanted to try.
Fréminet,
I
don't be
have
so
two other things
modest.
I'd like your help with. The first is to
Integration
do some
testing? Is that one of like the
integration
mini
testing on
games for this
Thelxie's
event?
Motherboard, to make sure he will be able to function properly in most situations.
Is that it for part 1? Wait, how long
That
is part 1?
doesn't sound too hard. And what's
Yeah,
the
no,
other
because
thing?
he's not giving us the hard stuff because
The
we'd
other
mess it up,
shouldn't
Paimon.
take too long either. You'll need to
Colorful
find
shells and
Thelxie some
coral.
colorful shells and coral.
A
So
weapon!
I can craft a
He's
weapon
gonna have
for
a
him.
little sword!
A weapon? Will Thelxie have to fight?
I
Mhm.
mean,
Thelxie will need to be able to charge forward with a weapon in hand. Like that brave prince of
Brave
legend.
Prince of Who?
It's a part of my
Is that part of the
employer's
Archon quest that I
request.
didn't do?
What an imaginative employer. Naming Thelxie after a water imp?
Look at Thelxie bopping around. Oh, my box is covering Thelxie, but Thelxie is so cute.
Well, regardless of his role or species, Thelxie's
Look at
purpose is the same.
Thelxie!
Just like Pear, he has come to this world
He's
to
so
serve as
cute.
somebody's companion.
Oh, and you can even see like the little like loop on his flipper
Oh,
to hold
Thelxie just
something.
said something again. Could he understand what we were just talking about?
Maybe.
He can react to certain
Certain keywords.
but unfortunately, due to the lack of a translation module, he still can't quite communicate with us.
He's saying something though.
But anyway,
It's the Morse. He's saying something, but it's Morse code. I guess that's why they need a translation module
doing some testing
to translate the Morse code into whatever game language you're playing in.
Like something we can do here in the camp.
Testing
Sounds
the
good.
motherboard.
The motherboard is on my workbench.
All right, we're
so
getting into the PC
please
building,
follow me.
aren't we? Thelxie, come on, don't just stand there. Thelxie's just gonna stand there.
Here we go.
That's a big
I have this
motherboard.
testing manual, so feel free to reference it.
What
if
the
you get
heck?
Stuck. Want to give it a try?
How long is this event?
It's okay if
'Cause I
you
feel like
don't
it's already-
succeed immediately.
Like, how many parts are
I've
there? I
got a
don't know
lot
what
of
we're doing.
backup boards just in case.
All right, I'll give it a try.
Okay. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out.
Is that Slate the motherboard? Debug motherboard. What is... Because that's a big motherboard. All right, we're debugging. All right, left click and drag to assemble the circuit. Oh, right click to delete improper circuit. Oh, press to begin operation. Oh, no, that's easy. That's really easy. We have a certain amount of parts and we just need to make it there in the certain amount of parts. Okay, not bad. Can we just do more of that? That was actually really fun. I'm okay if that's the rest of the event. I'm really honest about that.
You're
Because
doing
again,
well,
I am a supporter of
just
shorter
as I
events
expected.
and longer main story, even though I haven't done the longer main story.
Then let's move on to the underwater part. It's just as I mentioned
So now we get
earlier.
to go swimming.
We're after colorful shells and coral.
Oh, I just defined shells and
Oh,
coral.
Speaking of
Worst case
which,
scenario, I'll just
you're
equip
both
Lenny.
already pretty used to Fontaine's underwater environment.
Yeah, we're
right?
experts. We're experts. I just don't want to get
Okay,
the
that's good.
explainer.
Just let me know if you ever feel uncomfortable.
Speedrun strats, baby.
I'll make sure to stay right by your side.
Oh, Fréminet. We love Fréminet in this house. That's why I'm doing this event, just to get a Fréminet con, even though I don't have him built. Oh, where do we have to go specifically? Pretty far out, but I think this is the best way to get there. I'm actually going to do something smart, and on the way there, get an above-ground teleport waypoint. So we'll just take a little detour on the way there. This is fun. This is super fun. I should take a tea break. I'm like getting a headache. Well, it's going to take us longer to swim now because I'm using a hand for tea, but I'm going to be honest. I have been a Genshin Impact keyboard and mouse player for years now at this point. But I'm genuinely thinking about plugging in my controller just because I want to lean back on my chair and like no-think this. And I can't do that if I'm on keyboard and mouse because I need to be hunched over the keyboard and mouse, you know? Also, there's that really pretty wireless Chongyun themed controller that they're releasing. And I feel like if I play with keyboard and mouse, it would make more sense for me to have a distant harbor we have unlocked. It's very pretty. Grab you. Awesome. And then there, all right. Wanderer, do me a favor. Yeah, nice. So we actually need to be right over here, it looks like. Dive in, Wanderer. I actually need you to be above ground. We'll probably have to go below the surface level, I'm thinking. Oh, what did I do? Not the right one. I'm so used to the Honkai Star Rail method of being able to, like, everything's in order up here. But Genshin doesn't do that, so I'm always very confused. Like, I'll be like, oh yeah, the box, that's the fourth one in the line, so it's F4. Or the book, not the box. Nope, that's F1.
should be right over there.
Oh, so we do have to go below ground?
We'll be able to find something that'll help us with our search.
So we are below ground now. Oh, right here. Nice.
This is it.
It's a shell?
We call this thing an
That's a big
echoing
shell.
conch. It can detect
Magic
special
conch!
reflection waves in the water.
Oh
to
my
help us
god!
with all kinds of underwater
This Genshin event has a
exploration and
magic
excavation
conch
efforts.
shell!
Here, try it.
Echoing conch my butt. It's the magic conch! Play the echoing conch?
Notice any interesting
Oh.
places? The
Search for
echoing
weapon
conch, you've
materials?
detected some just now.
Okie dokie.
Let's go check them out.
But we can't move it. It's big. So how the heck do we deal with that? And they are showing up on map. I do kind of like that the tutorial for the gameplay is just kind of integrated into the event stuff. Oh! Oh! It's one of those! So cute! I love the music down here. I don't feel like I haven't heard this specific version of the music before, but oh my god, it's so pretty. Wait, who's trying to kill me? Oh my god, that terrified me. I missed these little rings here, so we're gonna reevaluate. And in we go. Oh, there was another one here that I entirely missed. I could have swam there normally. I'm gonna be honest.
All right. These should
Oh,
be
challenge
enough.
complete. Okay.
Let's head back to camp.
So we're going back to camp. All right. Oh, I think I just cut Fréminet off. Yep. Sorry, buddy. Am I? Yeah, we'll just do this, I guess. We can fly down, right? There's the tree. Why did that not work? I like launched myself onto the rock. I thought we'd have to find more stuff, but that took like 2 seconds. Yeah, I think as I'm sitting here, I've decided I will probably pull on the Chevreuse banner just because she buffs Pyro and Electro team comps, and I love running Pyro and Electro. I run a lot of Electro. As you can see, we have Ride in here. Official is one of my best built characters on my account. It is what it is. So I kind of really want Chevreuse. I think I'm saying her name right, I think. But, oh, who the heck is that? Is that the Thelxie, the person who wanted a Thelxie? Mayhaps. But I think I'm gonna pull on the Raiden banner, and if I can get a Raiden con, so be it. Am I guaranteed? Wait, I might make more sense for me to pull in Navia first. Zuria? Oh wait, she's singing like a siren. Wait, she's the lady. Maybe it really is all just a big misunderstanding. There is no siren water imps, but she's just been here because it's her thing. The penguin's hers. Also, I thought she was wearing a Subaru outfit. No, that's Fontaine. Clothes.
Fréminet, you're back. I thought you might have been out diving.
We were
I'm
getting
sorry,
stuff.
Madame Destray. I must have
Madame
kept you
Destray.
waiting.
Well, that's
I
okay.
can report though that the construction of Thelxie is going quite smoothly.
This lady
There's no rush. I'm your employer.
is
not your
hiding something,
supervisor.
and
this
I don't know
too.
what it is.
Oh,
Hi.
they're two of my trustworthy companions. They're
That's
here
that
to help me
sure.
work on Thelxie.
We came here on a commission.
I suppose it's only natural for someone responsible like you to have some reliable friends.
It's
At least she's chill about it.
Madam Destray.
Also, why is there just like a footprint here?
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the traveler.
Why is there just like a random foot? There's
Greetings, my
multiple
friends. Just call
random
me Zoria.
footprints.
You are
Zoria,
both so
okay.
adorable.
Huh.
The sight of you reminds me of little fairies under a cottage roof.
That's an interesting analogy to make when you're first meeting someone.
Oh, do you really think so?
Yeah, do I look like a fairy too,
Of
huh?
course. If my child had friends like you,
Oh,
then
wait.
perhaps he wouldn't have become so obsessed with the tales of water imps.
So, you're
I
getting
wouldn't have had to trouble Fréminet here. with this
Thelxie for
commission.
your kid?
Obsessed with the tales of water imps?
They're just having a good time with their
So
fairy
you don't know
tales.
anything about my request yet? I
No,
would have thought Fréminet had explained it to you already.
no, he
Fréminet
didn't.
told us that it was a private matter, so he didn't want to just share it willy-nilly.
There's something weird going on. Am I like jumping to
So
conclusions?
Monsieur Fréminet is even more discreet
Or-
than I had thought.
Is this like completely normal? And it really was just a
As you are
misunderstanding?
assisting him with
Maybe
the
that
project,
is
I
the
believe
case
it'll
for
be
once.
beneficial for you to learn more about its vision and history.
Do we get a cutscene?
But it would be quite
Cutscene!
impolite of me to simply pile all of my
Video
troubles on you
cutscene!
without your permission. So,
I hope it's a video cutscene. If she
would you
just
like
tells
to
us, that'd be
listen
kind of
to my
boring.
story?
Sure, you can tell us anything.
I do need a.
You've already said
little
nice
drink,
things
though.
about us, so we'll try our best to help you get through your troubles.
Paimon's right. I could only do
What a
so much,
lovely
though.
Little fairy.
Oh!
Then let me think of a way to put my situation into words.
Have you not put it into words yet?
I'm sure you're already familiar
We're just
with the
getting
tale of
normal
the water
talking.
imps, right?
I thought we'd get a cute little
Simply
storybook
put,
cutscene.
Parents came up with a story, painting water imps as scary.
See, it was
abductors
like
in order
a
to convince their children to
Old
stay
wives'
away
tale or
from the
something,
water.
whatever the heck it's called.
My child is rather special, however. While most
Is he,
other
though?
children are terrified of Thelxie, he's infatuated with him.
I mean,
infatuated with the water?
I don't think that's weird.
What a brave soul.
It's like kids who like
Yes.
Mothman
He told
and
me
stuff
that
like
he
that.
thought
That's
the
not
water
weird.
imp might have just been misunderstood.
Yeah, I get
In
that.
his mind,
I'd be that kid.
Instead of singing
I
to
would be that
affect
kid.
children, the water imp actually sang out of a longing for companionship.
Yeah, no.
As a result, he often goes near the water in secret.
I mean, that could be
So he
a
wouldn't
troubling
become friends with the
thing,
water imp
'cause
so
he could
it
fall
wouldn't
in.
be lonely any longer?
And if it is a kid, the kid could drown. That could be bad. But
Thank you, little Paimon. He
I'm sorry,
and me has
what?
always stood out from the crowd.
wait,
He was actually diagnosed with loneliness syndrome when he was only 8 years old.
loneliness syndrome. That's not a real thing. That's not a real thing. I'm sorry. There's like this sad music. Like, I can't take this seriously. What the heck is loneliness syndrome? I'm sorry. As somebody who like was this kid as a kid, it's just, what the heck is loneliness syndrome?
It's a type of
It's a
disorder.
mental disorder. No, it's not.
Those affected by it often feel extremely
The kid is
lonely
just sad,
and lose
okay?
interest in many mundane activities.
That's just depression. I'm
The
sorry, that's
syndrome is
just
probably
depression.
What made him so determined to become friends with the water imp.
Your child is just going through a lot, okay? It's not loneliness syndrome. He's lonely because he's depressed. I'm sorry. I can't take this serious, honey. That took me out. That took me out. Now I'm thinking about speedrunning the event just because I'm not going to be able to take it seriously at all anymore. This might be... Because Genshin will sometimes do that where they'll give something just like an odd name. This might be one of my favorite examples of that. Just because it's so... Like, you can very clearly tell what it's trying to mimic, but they just won't call it depression. But they gave it a worse name to the point where it sounds so fake. But this is an actual real thing that they just gave a different name, but the name is stupid. So what do we do with that?
Oh no.
Oh,
Is it a very serious disorder?
please say no. Please say no. I mean, yes, depression is serious, but
the disorder, Paimon,
you-
you would only
loneliness
be able to say
syndrome.
less than a fraction of the words you're saying to the traveler.
it's just
now.
even just how they're talking about it.
We would have to find a doctor to help
Even
you, Paimon.
Paimon, what the heck?
2,000 word quota for daily conversation.
2,000 word quota.
Settle for a single word less.
Okay, Paimon, here's the deal. Even just how they're talking about this quote unquote loneliness syndrome, it feels almost like a weird how do you say this word? How do you say this? How do words work? Sensationalizing. There we go. I was missing a syllable there. A weird sensationalizing of like actual mental health struggles, specifically depression. Because that's what this is most closely mirroring, is just like depression, which is an actual serious thing. Okay. But just the way they're talking about it, like if you had this loneliness syndrome, you would be able to say no words. And it's like, I don't know how I feel about this. Because you know what? I'll be frank with it right now. I've been depressed, like clinically depressed. So it's just like such a weird way to describe it, I feel like. Because that's the other thing, is that I feel like Honkai Impact 3rd, even Genshin Impact in some regards, has gone into like heavier topics before, but this just feels like a really flippant way to go into a heavy topic. Specifically, Honkai Impact 3rd has gone hard on some stuff, but I don't know how I feel about this. Maybe we'll just get to the Fréminet con and be done with this event, just because I don't know.
My son, but since the disorder is
It's
rare,
not even that rare.
many
Like,
good
depression is not a
reasons for
rare thing.
treatment.
If you think you don't know anyone who's depressed, you probably do.
Symptoms
I'm just gonna be
like
honest. Who has been
such as
depressed at some point in time.
uncontrollable
It's much more common than you think it is. And even now they're like, he has uncontrollable delusions. It's like, what are you trying to... I don't know why I have such beef with this fantasy disorder now, but because now they're talking about he has delusions, which means it could be so many other things. And you know what? Maybe we need a therapist in Teyvat. I've brought it up before.
Huh? Uncontrollable what now?
I don't know. It's just like,
Uncontrollable delusions. To put it simply,
if you're gonna fly this
he
close
can
to the
no
sun,
longer differentiate
don't-
between fantasy and reality,
don't...
and spends all his time.
If you're gonna
in
fly
his
this close to the
fantasy
sun with a
world.
heavy topic, don't make up some
Then what is
fantasy
he seeing in his
mental health
fantasy
disorder.
world?
Just
It's a
be
dream
straight with
he
it.
often mentioned to me when he was younger. I've compiled what I could understand of
I
his
don't- I
recent
think-
rambling. It goes. a
it
bit
just
like
doesn't
this.
feel right. It feels like something's off. There's like something isn't right here. Anyways, once upon a time, there was a splendid and magnificent underwater kingdom of water imps on the Thelxie plain, 500 feet beneath the surface. Countless lovely water imps lived in houses made of rainbow shells and corals. tending to sea animals during the day and singing between fields of gold and Tidalga during the night. Everyone led carefree and blessed lives until the day of the Iridescence Parade, the important festival during which the new king would be crowned. I'm not gonna edit in screenshots of the text because that's a lot of work and I don't feel like doing it, so I'm just gonna read it. Before the festival, all water imps would select the most precious pearl they owned, wrap it in golden branches and leaves, and offer it to their most beloved prince. I don't know if this is necessarily delusions, or maybe he's just a really creative kid and like enjoys writing little stories. Because I'll be honest, that was me as a kid. I loved writing little stories. Maybe he's just a creative kid. During the day of the parade, the prince would cross a rainbow bridge made from all the offered shells and accept the crown from his father amid the applause of his subjects. Finally, the new king would bless everyone with his well wishes. And as for the prince's name, it's none other than Thelxie. I mean, it's a cool name.
Your son came up with all of this?
Yeah.
He really crafted a lovely fairy tale world for Thelxie.
I don't think,
It's
that's like a talent.
beautiful dream.
That's like a talent, if nothing else.
But
He's a
perhaps
creative
no
kid.
beautiful dream can ever last long. You see,
Teach him how to write
the story
stories.
ended with a twist.
I love a twist ending. What are you talking about? I love a twist ending. The day of the Iridescence Parade came as expected, but countless monsters also arrived alongside the prince. It sounds like a good story. It sounds like a really good setup for like a fantasy story. I'm not gonna lie. Like you have this like purity festival, and then surprise, their monsters came at the end of it, and now we have the story that follows after where they save the town or whatever. I don't know. It sounds like normal fantasy fodder. The monsters were evil and cruel, and they struck fear into all the water imps' hearts. The water imps, adept at singing as they were, could not defend themselves against the monsters. So the kingdom fell, the king was killed, and the water imps were locked behind bars. The rainbow bridge lost its color and crumbled away. No, it just sounds like the setup for a fantasy story. The prince was barely able to escape with the help of a mysterious, masked individual, but he had already lost everything and can only spend his days singing mournful songs. I mean, if you did a switch up there where the masked individual and the prince went back to save the kingdom with like a ragtag group of found family friends, that is the setup for like a really good YA fantasy. I'm not even gonna lie. I had to reevaluate my sitting position. I got a new cushion for my chair and it is like falling. So I repositioned myself and it got worse. So we're doing great in this video. Just as the prince sang out of loneliness, so could his song only be heard by similarly lonely children. I'm fixing my chair again. Okay, we're better. I am getting more stuffy as we go on though, so maybe we will just get that Fréminet cod.
How could the story end like this?
It's like I thought
Fantasizing what caused your son to develop his loneliness syndrome?
no.
Well, it'd be more.
I don't even know what to
accurate
say anymore
that it
about
was
this
the
loneliness syndrome
that caused
bit.
such terrible delusions to manifest. But in
I
any
think
case,
I think if
the
he is having
biggest
delusions, I
problem
think there's
is
much
that
more
they
going
should
on than
eventually
loneliness
lose
syndrome.
themselves to the fantasy world of their own creation.
It just that's how he copes. Leave him alone. What do you mean?
My poor child can no longer differentiate between
Then yeah,
imagination and reality.
I think he has a lot more going
He's
on
begun to see
than
himself as Thelxie.
just this stupid loneliness syndrome.
Perhaps in his mind, the loneliness he felt became the same.
I don't
as
even know
that
what to
of a
say anymore.
prince who lost everything he ever loved or stood for.
Took me out, man.
What? So that's what
Also,
you
we're just
meant by
standing here in the rain.
uncontrollable delusions. Then we have to help him snap out of it.
I don't know what to say anymore.
Most of the time, he acts as if he can no longer sense or interact with the real world at all. I've had several discussions with the doctor, and we think it is best to
This
try
is
to
so-
guide his fantasy.
What the heck? Guide his fantasy. What do you mean by that?
He once wanted to make a picture book of his imaginary
Yeah.
world, but since the disorder progressed too quickly, he never quite got past the first page
I mean,
of the book.
okay.
We could use this book as
Okay.
a breakthrough for his condition. Here, you can take a look.
I think there's a I'm not even gonna say anything
Isn't he
anymore.
so
I give up.
precious
I
like
give up.
Thelxie as a penguin? Oh, he looks so sad.
You can't
What
see
we
his
should do
face.
now is help him complete this picture book. However, we'll lead the story to a different
It was a big
ending.
pause.
One where the water imp prince is eventually able to restore his kingdom with the help of his friends.
I mean,
we'll need to chase away his loneliness.
it's not even like
and
the story
sorrow,
ended.
and
Like
let him perceive a world full of
that's
hope
the thing.
again.
Like I feel like it's a
That's
I
what
feel like that's a
mean
good
by
setup.
guiding his fantasy.
It's a good setup for a story. Like Thelxie escapes with a masked whatever the heck, they get together a group of friends and then go back and save the kingdom. That's just that's a normal fantasy found family fare. Like, you could pick up multiple books off of like a children's or YA shelf, YA being young adult, which is like a step up. Multiple like young, I think, like, what are the levels? I worked at a bookstore. Okay, this is why I know what I'm talking about. This is why I kind of know what I'm talking about. But there's like, you could pick up multiple different books off of the children's, the one between children's and YA, because there is like a multiple levels of children. Now there's like young children, and then there's like the middle grade. That's what it's called. Middle grade is exactly what you think it is. It is like middle school to it's middle school level. Anyways, and there's like YA, which is young adult, and that's like high school. I still read some YA every now and then. Sometimes it's good. But that's like, you could pick up a handful of different books off of these shelves, and it would just be this story in a different font. Like, this is very normal.
But if we just need to finish the picture book, why does Fréminet need to make a Thelxie as well?
I don't know. It's
Because
fun.
we need to treat the book story seriously, as if it's a history of things that have really happened.
I'm not gonna
We
say
need to
anything.
go on
I'm
a
not gonna
journey
say
like
anything.
Thelxie and help
I'm not
him
gonna say anything
regain
because I
his
don't know
town
if I'm
and
gonna
country.
continue this event.
But my child can no longer go on a journey of his own.
What is it with
This is
Genshin
why I
events lately that have just
commissioned Fréminet
they've
here
not
to
been hitting
craft
for me.
Thelxie, and then I'll paint the journey with this Thelxie into the picture.
Also, the fact that the woman is like Zuria, she's very like hush hush about
You
it.
get it now? Oh, you really put a
Like, she doesn't
lot
really
of
want
thought
anyone to
into
know,
this
or does
video.
Fréminet not want anyone to know what's going on with the kid? I can't
One
tell.
question though. Where will we be able to find a water imp kingdom?
Underground, maybe?
There are some ruins
I'm
on the
yachting.
seabed of the Salacia Plains.
Salacia,
I've
that's how you
already
say that
asked
word.
Fréminet
Okay.
To research them for me. We'll be able to use one of the ruins as the kingdom.
Underwater?
So we'll just need to act out a performance of, a brave journey through the
All right,
kingdom of
Pylon.
water imps. As long as we chase away the monsters in the ruins, it'll count as chasing away the
This
monsters
is-
in the water imp kingdom, right?
Man, I don't know what we're doing
Sadly,
anymore.
no. We won't just be putting on a performance. It's just as Zuria said. We need to
Take it
this
seriously. But are they even
And the
taking? I
only
feel
way
like they're
we can
taking
take
this.
seriously is if
I don't
we
even know.
choose to believe everything that's
I
happening
feel like
is real.
everyone's taking this seriously in the wrong way.
We'll be playing
Does that
it
make
straight,
sense?
Or, making it a fully immersive experience?
Are we playing it straight, Paimon?
Neither of those really sound right. Well, either way, we'll still be able to help, right?
All right, yeah, we've got this.
It's
Sure.
all right. There's
I
no
don't know if
need
we
to
got
get
this. I
that
might not finish
serious.
this.
It's not a big deal. I believe in
Just
my
because
son.
I'm very behind
You can
in
just see this as him
like
wanting
all
to
the
stay
games I play
asleep
right now.
for a
So if an
bit
event is
longer,
not like
because he's so
absolutely
enamored with
hitting
this
for me,
dream.
I'm just like, we could be doing Archon Quest.
Keep your spirits up, everyone. If we were to
What's
look
the set of
down,
music?
My son is sure to become anxious as well.
I was like, wait, is the
I
kid
should
coming
be heading
here?
back right about now
No.
to check on my son. We temporarily moved to a place on the hill over there, so my son will have a better spot to convalesce.
What is
It's not far from the water.
I feel
and
like
there's
that word
also a
doesn't fit in
great
that
view.
sentence.
Feel free to come find me if anything urgent.
My brain
comes
is
up.
not. I've had it.
Understood.
I've had it. I think we may be done with this event.
So one last thing. Since these two friends were able to help
We
me
might
out,
be done with this event, and
I've
so we can
made
go
some
do
more
the
progress
mushroom
on
event, and then we
Thelxie.
can do Archon Quest.
I estimate
If the
that I should
event
be
does
ready
not hit,
sometime
I am not
tomorrow.
finishing it.
That's great news. I must thank you all.
It is what it is at this
With
point.
that in mind, how about we meet here in 2 days' time?
2
to head
days
to the Kingdom
time.
of Water
No,
Imps?
we won't, Surya. Sounds good,
All
but
right,
we won't.
everyone. Let's meet again in another.
Because
2
even the
days.
Fréminet con, I have Fréminet, and I don't have him built.
Zuria sure
And
is a
I'll
brave
pull
dog to
him
make a
eventually. I'll pull his
baby. Do you
cons.
think our plan will work out?
Let's see how many cons I have on him.
Let's discuss that over by the tent.
Are we not done with
There were a
this
few
part
things
yet?
that I didn't
I'll
bring
at
up
least
because
finish
the
part
Madame was
1.
here.
I'll at least finish part 1, but it seems like there might be more that Fréminet knows. Here, I want to see how many cons I have on Fréminet. I feel like I only have him at C0. Yeet. All right, where's Fréminet? Oh, I guess I put some levels on him, yeah. Yeah, I don't have any cons on Fréminet, but he's only at level 40. I could have sent him right now if I wanted to. I think he uses the same stuff as Lynette, though, so... Oh, no. No, they use complete opposite stuff. Was it Linny, then? Nobody look at Bennett. Where the heck is Linny? 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 Oh, there he is. Huh. No, they use completely different stuff. I'm just a little stupid, apparently. Oh, God, what did I do? Should I just get rid of Should I unlock this last con on Bennett? I've been putting it off because I'm afraid to, because everyone says don't do it. What does this even do? Sword, Claymore, or polearm wielding characters inside Fantastic Voyages Radius gain a 15% pyro damage bonus and their weapons are infused with pyro. I actually feel like with Chevreuse releasing, that might be helpful. Because then you have more a wider variety of who you can run. Oh wait, that'd be really. I'm covering what it says for Fire Adventures with me, but yeah, I'm gonna do it. The deed is done. The deed has been done. I no longer have to see that thing anymore on characters. But yeah, Fréminet Con. What do I feel about getting the Fréminet Con? Thelxie's Fantastic Adventures. What do I have to do for that? There's 3 parts. Because I did like the Motherboard stuff, so maybe we finish off part 1 so we can unlock the rest of the event guide. And then I can like play some of the other little things. I did like the little Motherboard puzzles. I'm gonna be honest with that. All right, hi Fréminet. What do we got for the last of this part?
What is it, Fréminet? What did you
Because I think the Fréminet Con might come. It's either you have to finish the whole event or
If
you get it
don't
otherwise.
mind me asking, I would like the two
If
of you
this
to
gets me,
mentally
we might
prepare
finish
yourselves.
it. But mentally prepare ourselves for what, Fréminet?
This is the first time that you've met
Not
anyone
really.
with the syndrome.
Technically, yes, but
I know
hypothetically,
you two are
no.
both really strong and will do everything you can to help the
because it's
child.
just it's a reskin of
But with
depression
the syndrome being the way it is,
and some other
if
stuff.
things don't.
But it's all they combined
if
it
things
into like
don't
one
quite turn
thing.
out as we wish, I hope you'll
This
be
is just
able
weird
to
now.
accept the outcome and not put too much blame on yourselves.
All right, Fréminet, whatever.
Why did you bring this up all of a sudden? Didn't we just promise Zuria that we'll be optimistic about
I know I
everything
said I
working
wanted
out?
events, not events
not
technically,
that
but
I'm not
stories that don't
optimistic,
end
it's
perfectly. But it's just like, do you know this illness really well then, Fréminet?
So that's why you looked like you knew exactly what she was talking about.
Did
Wait, Fréminet, don't tell Paimon that
don't tell me you were depressed too,
No,
Fréminet.
no. Please don't misunderstand. I've never
Huh.
had it. I've just.
I think this is our conquest lore that I'm
I've
missing.
just seen many cases of it at the House of the Hearth, back when we lived under the previous.
Who was the
director.
previous director? I have no idea who that
They
was.
say there are many factors surrounding the development of this illness. I've
Yeah,
heard
this
everything from
is starting to feel like
hereditary
fantasy depression.
factors and one's state of mind, to environmental factors and even ley line disorder effects.
Yeah, this is getting a little bit too on the
Some
nose.
even say it could be
but not
caused
done
by
well.
Contamination from god remains.
That's our
And from the
conquest lore that I
cases I've
missed.
seen, there weren't many positive outcomes. In the worst cases, the patient
I mean-
could even pass away.
What?
It's just getting a little bit too heavy, I think.
And here Paimon thought they just.
And they're not
taking
take it's getting a little bit too heavy and it's not really done well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
that's
go as
just
far
the
as to say
nature
it's
of
being
it.
done disrespectfully, but like
So if you'll find it difficult to cope with the worst case scenario,
maybe it's just like
I
a
would prefer that you back out
localization
right now.
translation thing because I know that's
I
also been
don't
an
want you to
issue
help only to feel like you failed.
recently with Genshin where the English localization has just not been right technically. Like it sometimes it's just completely wrong in what they translate. And other times it's like right, but the tone is off, so it makes Paimon sound like a jerk and things like that. But this is just like a weird overarching sense of I don't think that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know what to do with
All those
this.
things too. No matter how hard it might get, we won't be scared.
Really?
And like at this point, yeah, I feel like I would rather be doing Archon
Let's
Quest
see
because
this
I know the
real-life
Archon Quest was
fantasy
done
adventure
fairly
together
well.
to the end.
But I don't know how I feel about this event.
But Paimon has a question.
We will do the mushroom event for sure because I love that
Really be as bad as you've described?
line of thinking.
Do you really think Zuria's method will be able to help?
I don't think Zuria's method, I think it'll work, but hypothetically in real life, I don't think that is the way to go. I definitely think you need a real doctor at that point, a real therapist.
I think it should be able to do something. To harbor a fantasy means that the child wants to save himself somehow. The only reason he's allowed his dream kingdom to fall is because he's lost control of his heart.
Again, I don't know if this is
If we
entirely
can
right.
help him regain control and escape from the darkness, we'll be
The
able to
darkness?
change his
What the
world.
heck?
Like helping someone who's lost
What the
their
heck?
voice be able to speak again.
Fréminet, I don't know if that's right.
Sees what you're saying now. Huh. How do you understand all of this so well?
Also, the fact
Fréminet?
that it's just being played straight, I think is just like the part that's like,
Well,
I'm sorry, what?
Maybe because I've
What?
also had many of my own dreams in the past. I even had my own fairy tale world. much
Yeah, no,
like that
Fréminet, we all
boy's.
have, but like,
I was able to draw a lot of support from it. So I believe
The sun is going in my eyes.
fantasy worlds.
It's at a point in the sky where it comes through my blinds and goes directly in my eyes, and that's not helping. It's not helping me right now. Yeah, so Penguin Town was your fantasy world.
So you remembered.
Penguin Town!
What Penguin Town? Why doesn't Paimon remember? Is that
Paimon.
a fairy tale world? Don't leave Paimon in the dark!
I think Paimon, we're leaving you in the dark for now. Oh, suddenly Fréminet pulls out a diving helmet and puts it on his head. They don't animate it.
Hey, why did you put that on?
He's embarrassed. Leave him alone.
It's just one of my
Dude, you could have played it off. Be like, I gotta go back to work. Bye.
Pay it no mind.
Instead, he's just like, I'm
Anyway,
quirky.
Penguin
I'm
Town
quirky.
is a peaceful place with lots of penguin residents.
Thelxie's just standing there bopping
They're
around.
all really
Thelxie,
good at making clockwork
you have not seen the
toys.
horrors.
And Pear is the town's triumphant hero, as well as the one who quietly protects.
I know
the
this
whole
is gonna come
place.
back, the pear lore, by the end of the event.
But didn't you make Pear yourself?
Yeah, he made Pear based on his little fantasy
I
world.
often think that Pear only came to me because he realized how much I needed him.
Eh,
So it's not so much that I made Pear.
why is it focusing in on that
Pear
book?
chose me
Oh
as
no,
his
it's focusing on
friend.
him again. Okay, I was like, wait, what the heck?
Fréminet, are you sure you're not losing control
Paimon!
of your fantasies as well?
Yep, there's the
No,
Paimon
I
line.
don't think
There's
so.
the Paimon lines that
I
are
can
probably
still
translated
differentiate
incorrectly.
between fantasy and reality. I just believe that the fairy tale world of my dreams must also exist
Okay, Fréminet.
somewhere.
Okay.
It might just be hidden, which is why it's
You know what?
difficult
Weirder
to
things have
see.
happened in Tavad. I'm
Or
gonna
it will
let that
only
one slide.
reveal itself at very specific times.
What is this event?
Specific times? Like when you put on your diving helmet?
I'm laughing because this is
Yeah.
absurd.
That's the general idea.
That's why I'm laughing. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because this is absurd and I don't know how else to
Have
react.
you ever observed the surface world from underwater? It's
Yes,
as
no.
if you're viewing a whole different world from the
In game, yeah.
outside.
In real life, no.
It's
I get seasick.
a very surreal feeling. Both
I'm not going underwater.
liberating,
I've
but
seen
also
enough
as if you're being
submarine tragedies.
protected
I'm
by
not going
something.
underwater.
I have a similar feeling when I put on my diving helmet. In those moments, it's possible to see some.
I just want to finish up this part of the story so we can do the
wondrous
mini
things.
games. We might do one video after this of mini games, but I don't think I'm gonna finish the
reality.
story. If anything, I might finish it off
It's
camera.
almost like a sort of miracle.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. I might just do that because I have a lot of editing I have to do, so I can just throw the event story on my second monitor. I want to try on your helmet though. Maybe we'll watch the final cutscene. Maybe we'll do that
Well, if
in
that's
the
in
next
order.
video with the mini games because we can just go react to it on YouTube or something. All right, yeah, I'm just kidding. I don't know what we're talking about.
Still need time to work on Thelxie's weapon.
Thelxie!
We don't wanna
I
keep
do
you from
love
finishing your
Thelxie.
commission.
Okay, I love the little penguin
Right.
robots.
I still have to collect some tools I'll need to craft the weapon.
These Genshin events
I
just
plan
haven't been
to
hitting
finish
enough for me
everything
recently.
before tomorrow.
But the Archon quest is,
Thank
I've
you for
heard
reminding
so many
me,
good things
Paimon.
about it. And I've also heard good things
I'm
about this
sure there'll
event.
be other
I just think I'm
opportunities
taking
for
it a
me
bit
to
too
try my
seriously,
helmet.
and now I can't
Thanks for all of
unsee
your help.
that.
I'll be off
So-
for now. Let's meet up here again in 2 days.
I think this event has mildly been ruined for me because I know too much, but we finished the Water Imp's conjecture and unlocked something. Oh, wow. See, this is pretty. This is really pretty. Wow. With the Morse code again as well. Oh, that's so... Look at that. So we have motherboard troubleshooting and a lot of stages for that. There's record of the search for glory and there's purgation Counter-Strike, which I need to finish Prince's Country to unlock that. It looks like I can do search for glory though, and none of it is locked. So I think in the next video then we'll do motherboard troubleshooting. Maybe I'll actually take a little break, do the rest of the cutscenes off camera so we can do the Counter-Strike bit in the next video. So I guess I won't watch the major cutscene in this one. I unlocked something. No, I didn't. What are we doing? Yeah, so we have Water Imp's Conjecture, we have Prince's Country, and then there's this third one that I don't have the thing for. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I did get my commission stuff for the day, so let's go claim rewards. Can I go to Fontaine right now? I don't know where we need to go for the Archon quest, but I don't think this will throw me into anything, right? I think we're safe. I mean, if it does, I'm recording, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, yeah, we're safe. There's Catherine. I don't know why it took me so long to realize where Catherine was standing. I'm just doing this because I want to do like one more. I can't wait to have a send all button, really. I just want to do one more pull on the weapon banner for Ayatollah's weapon. I think I'm going to keep pulling for it. I'm not sure though. I think I'm going to keep pulling. I probably should keep it to one 10 pull, honestly. I almost pulled an Idaho's banner. Oh my god. Let me look at my character history just as I want to see if I'm guaranteed or not. I think I am guaranteed because I think I just got Tignari. So maybe I will pull on Navia's banner, which means I probably shouldn't pull on the weapon banner. We'll do one more and that's it. No more. No more after this. And it's blue. See? No more. It's a catalyst magic guide. No more. I can get one more free pull on the standard though. So we'll do that. That we can do. And it's also blue. It's magic guide again. I get another free pull out of that though. All right, again. And it's still blue. It's magic guide again. We need to be done. I've got 3 magic guides in a row on 2 different banners. We need to be done. All right, that was Thelxie's Fantastic Adventures. I will do another video after this most likely, if my allergies don't kill me first. Is it allergies or cold? I don't know. I'm literally, I can't talk anymore without like choking. Ah. All right, I'm gonna go try to be unsick and I will come back eventually for within the next 14 hours from when this is being recorded to do the little games. I will do the rest of the cutscene story stuff off camera while editing, and that'll be that. That will be that. So that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone hatter is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!